All right, after receiving an email with a link to a news article, which I will put it in the comment section of this video, it appears that Serbia is going to cut off all arms exports. Now, that would mean to us things like Zastava arms and PPU, okay? PPU is, I think, the third largest, importer, foreign ammo producer in the U.S., something along those lines. And they, manufacture. They are the only source for a ton of mil surplus calibers. 6.5 Carcano and 7.35 Carcano are number one. Okay. I don't know if Norma still makes ammo or not in those calibers, but cost-wise, PPU is the way to go. Also, like 7.7 Jap, all of these, the Austrian calibers, the 8x56R, they're the only company that makes the correct diameter bullet and the correct brass, along with 8mm Lebel. They are the only company in the world that produces new 8mm Lebel brass, along with just about any military caliber. 303 British, 7.63 Argentine, 7.62 by 54R, which I was going to use some brass and now I found they're sold out. And what it all stems from, it's not tariffs, it's not a trade war with the U.S. What's going on is Serbia has always had very close ties to the Russian government, somewhat post-World War II. They're very good allies of the Russians. What has happened is there's a big diplomatic problem that somehow Serbian arms and munitions has been found being sent to the Ukraine, okay, and also supporting the Israelis. They sold a bunch of stuff to the Israelis, which they are against the Russians' allies in the Middle East. So this has created friction between the two governments. So I guess they're going to stop exporting everything until they sort this out. Also, another thing, we don't hear about it on the news here in the U.S., but from a Russian source, Serbia has some serious internal political problems. There is a global war on everyone, even these older communist countries that are supposedly on the opposite side of us. They have the same problems we do with illegal immigrants, with different factions in there, more of a woke or modernized leftist group trying to overtake the more conservative, older political parties and views. So this is ongoing. Russia itself has internal strife from several different factions trying to gain political dominance and control of the country. The war in the Ukraine, I believe, is basically about European powers trying to gain control of the land masses there in the Ukraine. All right, that's why this war isn't stopping. All right, and the Russians and Vladimir Putin will not stand for this no matter what. Okay, so this is why we're going round and round and round with this, and how it's going to end, and I have no idea. But the thing is, for us, as mil surplus collectors, I mean, just a large percentage of the ammunition components and everything I use do come from PPU and are made in Serbia. We're already seeing shortages. 7mm Mauser. You can't find 7.62 by 54 brass anywhere. The components are still available. I just bought some bullets, but I'm wondering is a few months from now when it sells out, is that going to be it? Are we not going to be able to get the components we need? I haven't even checked with the 6.5 Carcano or some other ones, but I do know several military calibers. The brass and that is non-existent anywhere on the internet. I was shocked to see that 7mm Mauser, or 7 by I think 55 it is, isn't available. It's fairly common caliber. I don't understand it. So that's what's going on. It doesn't look good. Some of the projects I'm working on in 7.62 by 54R, you can't find brass anywhere. Okay, new brass or even once fired brass. So reloading for that has become difficult on that thing. Reloading for the 7mm Mauser has become difficult, and some other calibers. So I don't know, this is a big blow because they are a large supplier of ammunition and components. Also, I found out they do brand names. Monarch, I was always wondering who Monarch is. They do that for like, what is it, Academy Sports has that Monarch. That stuff's made in a PPU factory, okay? They just put it on an in-house name of Monarch. I always wondered, but now I know. So they're a pretty big supplier of ammo to this country. So we're going to see what happens. And like I said, it's not tariffs, it's not Trump. It's just political strife on these Eastern European countries. These former communist countries now are kind of going at it with each other, and that's basically the problem. Alright guys, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.